Passion our purpose, profit our pain. I don't want my name to ever be in vain. A life full of substance is the only thing that will remain the same. Millennial thoughts. Welcome back to another episode of Millennial Thoughts. The holiday season is approaching, okay? So I wanted to talk about how to financially prepare for the holidays. We got Thanksgiving, Black Friday, which tries to take all your money, Christmas, Christmas presents, gifts, and then New Year's, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things happen from buying gifts to holiday parties to different outfits and different things like that. But I don't want my millennials being late on their rent, spending their rent on things, and also not being in a bind to feel like you got to keep up with the Joneses, to have a great holiday season. So, first, to financially prepare, we need to create a holiday budget. So, if you're listening to this later, you can use this for next year. But if you're listening to this now and also haven't did this, you can also think about this for next year. But my first thing I would say with creating a holiday budget is seeing how much you have to spend, but also how much you want to spend. And with that, I would suggest using cash envelopes so that you only spend so much. Cash envelopes are basically where you get out cash from the bank and you buy some envelopes. You can get them from the dollar store. You can get cute ones from Etsy or different things like that. And you put as much money that you want in for, like, say, holiday gifts, say, like food, maybe, excuse me, not like flights or anything, because you have to kind of really pay that online, but to not go over your budget, I feel like cash envelopes are really great. I'm not saying to be walking around with a whole bunch of cash either, but it could definitely help you when trying to stay in budget for the holidays. So think about who you want to buy gifts for. Also create a list, so that you don't forget people. And then also think about making your own gifts, okay? Doing something sentimental, okay? That's what I'm saying. A card or something. And if you're like me and you're an adulting and you ain't got it, you just ain't got it this year, okay? So, like, that's what it's gonna be. But definitely create a budget because, the holiday parties, it could be a lot. You gotta go to Friendsgiving, Friend Mess, they wanna do Secret Santa at the job, White Elephant, or whatever it's called. It's a lot of things. And it's like, okay, well, let me make sure I have my money together. So, make sure you have your rent. Make sure that you can pay your rent and that you don't dip into your rent money, to do that. But also, it's not too late to get a seasonal job. So if you want to get some extra cash, you could do some DoorDash, you could Uber, you could go to maybe even work at Walmart or Kroger or these stores, so that you also are not spending your money and you're saving your money when it comes to these things. So if you want a little extra cash, you can try that. You can look into dog sitting, house sitting, and different things like that. If you want to kind of like, try to get your money back up and not spend all your money. So that is a couple ideas as well. And then also, it could be a little bit too late to plan, but things happen. But the best thing is to plan early, especially when it comes to travel. You can look into booking your travel plans early, but you can also look into like credit cards, rewards, and different things like that to also build your travel up and not just spend all your money. But if you have some travel credit cards or even just credit cards, see if you have some points on there, see if you have some travel rewards, and then plan like, okay, maybe you can go somewhere for Thanksgiving. Maybe you can't go somewhere for Christmas. Maybe Thanksgiving is too popular to travel. Then maybe you just go to Christmas, or maybe you just do New Year's. Because I know people like to go places for New Year's because that's like a big thing. But also, if you want to drive to save more money, look into renting out a car. There's Turo, there's different ways to rent out cars now. You don't got to just go to Enterprise no more, okay? Because the people are out here trying to make a coin, period. So I would definitely say that about traveling. And even next year, if you're thinking about it, like just try to make your plans early, not too early, but like think about it in advance so then you can save up. And so with that, I wanted to say that there's something called sinking funds. Those are things that like happen every year. So Thanksgiving happens every year, Christmas happens every year, but in January you can start putting money aside, like $20 a paycheck, $50 a paycheck, so that when it comes up next year, you're able to save throughout the year instead of putting so much money down right the month of Thanksgiving, and so that you don't feel like you're spending so much money in one month, whereas you are taking a couple months to put in that sinking fund so that you have it when you're ready to purchase that flight or go to that holiday party or buy that gift for someone. So I would also say think about doing sinking funds maybe throughout the years coming up. Okay, I don't want to date myself, but yeah, try to do that for your future plans. And that's not even with holidays, that's like with your birthday, with your mom's birthday, your dad's birthday, your grandparents, like all the birthdays you have, different things that come up, and even any other holidays too. There's Easter, there is MLK Day, there's 4th of July, but I'm just talking about this holiday season. But this is across the board for all holidays. It's just coming out right now. So you can take these ideas and suggestions for any holidays throughout the whole entire year. Okay. So I just wanted to give that tidbit. And then also, if you all do have credit cards, just make sure that you're looking at the interest rate. If you do want to charge it to your credit card, see what you can get back. See if you have rewards that you can get, if you have points and different things like that, because you want to make sure that if you do use credit cards, that you are using it to your advantage and not your disadvantage when it comes to credit cards, because it could be a lot and it could be also very overwhelming. And since this is the most popular holiday season, y'all go look and see if the companies that you are buying from has discount codes. Look online, see if you can get some coupons. They love to buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off. Go to the stores and stuff like that. Everybody does like online shopping, but online shopping, you just be click, 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 and clicking sometimes. Sometimes you go to that store, you're like, okay, hold on, what's this? What's that? And what's the price? Okay, because online shopping can get you for real. But if they say save this, save 10%, y'all better put that email up in there, okay, and save what you need to save on your, holiday. So yeah, definitely do that. And if you have any other, tips or anything like that about how you financially prepare the holidays, please, go leave it in the comments when I upload this on my Instagram or even when I put it on YouTube. I think it's very important to know how to budget your money and how to not try to keep up with the Joneses, because people are buying this name brand, that name brand. You might just can't buy it this year or even next year. Like, it's okay not to have all this name brand stuff. But if you can afford it, I mean, it is okay, but it's okay. You don't have to feel like you're out of it because you can't afford this, you can't afford that. You afford what's in your budget, and then when your budget grows, you try to afford what's in that budget, okay? I just want people to know, like, it is okay. You are where you are at. If you can't spend buku's money to fly somewhere for the holiday season, that is okay. Just enjoy it, where you are at and what you are doing. And yeah, definitely. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Let me know how y'all financially prepare for the holidays. Your girl about to get a second job, you know what I'm saying? So that's on period because I need this money. Okay. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more episodes. This was just a quick one for budgeting for the holidays, but like I said, you can use this for all holidays throughout the year. Let me know if you enjoyed this by subscribing and leaving a review or rating it on whatever podcast platform that you are on. Make sure you check out my website. The link will be in the description and join the email list. Thank you all for listening. I will talk to y'all next episode.